Greetings viewers and subscribers. Watch and listen this video.
Brief a bus off and jump up there in a free world anytime soon, you know that? You hear that? Best style that it just bust up on the court, you know that? Hope the judge one day, or a judge boy can give me some bail, let me get go and live my life, you know? Yeah, girl, they want to see that day. You don't know what that. What them man, bad enough. You don't know what that.
No, that video, it was recorded in December 2019. It was recorded at the Negril police station, in the Negril police station lockup. The man you saw on your screen, he's popularly known as Bebito. He's well known in Negril as a violence producer. There is a story that we are gonna update, and we are gonna tell you about this man Bebito, how he's involved in this story. We are also gonna tell you why he was in lockup in 2019. Stick around for that. Now, in today's journey, we are gonna be starting at Smithfield in Westmoreland. We are gonna be journeying to Kingston. Over the next few days, you're gonna drive with me to Kingston. So today, like we said, we'll be starting at Smithfield. We're gonna pass places like Emaville, Paradise, onto Ferris, onto Watercress. We might reach as far as Cave, depending on how long this audio is. So sit back, relax, and drive with me. So yesterday, we were unable to put out a video. So today, we have a number of stories for you. All interesting stories. But first up, a curfew has been imposed in sections of Savlamar in the parish of Westmoreland. This curfew, it started on Wednesday, the 14th of July 2021 at 6 p.m. And this curfew will remain in effect until this evening, Friday, the 16th of July 2021 at 6 p.m. Now, there was a lot of concerns yesterday because persons, they didn't know if this curfew would affect them or if it affected them. The curfew is confined to certain areas. It affects areas like Ricketts Avenue, Rose Street, Hudson Street, Cook Street, Russia, Ricketts Avenue, and some sections of Great George's Street, the bottom of Great George's Street. During the hours of the curfew, all persons within the boundaries of the curfew are required to remain within their premises unless otherwise authorized in writing by the ground commander. So, if you have to go to work, just ask one of the police officers who is the ground commander. Show them your ID and I am sure you will be permitted to go to work. The police officers and the soldiers, they know who they are looking for. So if you know you're a law-abiding citizen, fret not. The mayhem is continuing. And this curfew that was imposed in some sections of Savlamar is as a result of the mayhem. Remember that early Tuesday morning, 3 persons were shot. 2 of them died. One of them that died, his name is Tanso Crescent. She also died. It is said that acquaintances of Tanso, they are planning revenge attacks. The police got the information. As a result, a curfew was imposed. Residents, now that the curfew is imposed, now is the time for you to pass on the information. You don't have to send under the police on the ground in the area and tell them anything because you don't want nobody seeing you talking to the police. Just send a message to this number. This is the JDF tip line. You can either WhatsApp them or send a text message to them. It is 876-837-8888. That's 876-837-8888. Tell them where you see the boy them hide the guns, because the guns are still around there. You, the residents, you know where they hide them. Sit down in your house, send the message, and delete the message off your phone. Just tell them a gun is hidden under the mango tree, the third house as you enter. Pass on the information. You are saving your lives, your kids' lives, your family's lives. If it is that you can make a call and nobody now go hear you, call 311. Call 119. Give them the information. You don't have to make nobody see you talking to police. You can stay around there in your little crew and cuss the police and soldiers all you want. But when you are alone, do what you are supposed to do. Now, in the next story for today, this incident, it took place on Wednesday, the 14th of July, 2021. It took place about some minutes after 9 p.m. It happened at a place named Re-Pasture, Montego Bay, in the parish of St. James. Our information is that a man, his name is Rodian Slowley. You are seeing a photograph of him on your screen right now. He's popularly called Brown Chops, 31 years old, and he lived at Re-Pasture in Salt Spring. Now, our information is that Brown Chops, his girlfriend, and his mother, they were at home. Brown Chops, he was cooking some food. He finished cooking, shared out his plate of food, and went outside to sit down and eat, because you know the place is hot, so he didn't want to stay in the house and eat. So Brown Chops, he went outside to eat. When Brown Chops, he was pounced upon by hoodlums. They brandished guns and shot him all over his body. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. Brown Chops, he was transported to the Cornwall Regional Hospital, where he was pronounced DEAD. When this crime scene was processed, we are told that a number of 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Later on that same night, Wednesday, the 14th of July, 2021, about some minutes to 12 midnight, our information is that a man, his name is Mr. Ashawn Holiness. He's 28 years old and he lived at Gordon Crescent, Granville, in the parish of St. James. Now, Ashawn, he was at home with Miss Jodian Roberts. Jodian, she's a 28 years old security officer. She was employed to Quest Security Company. Both of them are living at the same house at Gordon Crescent. Our information is that they were sitting on the veranda of the house. Inside of the house hot, so they were sitting on the veranda, cooling off. We are told that Ashawn and Jodian, they were approached by 3 men. One of the men, he had a rifle. The other 2 men, they were armed with 9mm pistols. We are told that the 3 men, they approached Ashawn and Jodian. The hoodlums, they identified themselves as police officers. They then began questioning both persons. They asked Ashawn his name. Ashawn, he told them that his name is Ashawn Holiness. We are told that one of the hoodlums, he then said, "Yes, a him we are look for." They then opened fire on Ashawn and Jodian at point blank range. They received gunshot wounds to their heads and all over their bodies. The hoodlums, they then made good their escape on foot in the area. Ashawn and Jodian, they were taken to the Cornwall Regional Hospital where they were both pronounced DEAD. When this crime scene was processed, we are told that a number of AK-47 spent shells as well as 9mm spent shells were recovered from the scene. Now, we are getting information that Ashawn, he was arrested, I think it's either 2010 or 2011. He was taken into custody by the police. Our information is that he was taken into custody on suspicion that he was involved in a double murder. However, he was held in custody for a while but had to be released by the police because the witnesses, they failed to come up front and give statements. We are not saying both are connected, but this information is well known, so we are passing it on to you. Now, if you are here, you are watching our videos, you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. If you have not yet hit on the like button, please hit on the like button now. Don't wait until the video is finished before you hit on the like button. If you wait, trust me, you're gonna forget. Now, whilst we're in the process of recording this video, we got some information that there was a crime scene at Barnet Lane in Montego Bay in the parish of St. James. The information we got is that minutes after 7 p.m. Thursday, the 15th of July 2021, the police officers, they were in the area when they heard explosions. As a result, the police responded and went to the scene. Our information is that the lifeless body of a man is of dark complexion and he was dressed in a black shirt and black pants. He was seen lying face down in a pool of blood. Our information is that the police, they are still on the scene, but this man, he's gone to Shut-Eye country. We are told that he had received gunshot wounds to his head and his upper body. He has so far been unidentified. We'll be getting the additional information and we will be updating this story in a subsequent video. Now, in the final story for today, on Monday, the 5th of July 2021, we brought you a story. It was about a man who was taken out at a popular hotel in Negril named Barbie Barn. We brought you that story. It's still on the channel. Like we tell you, we read every comments on our videos. Now, when we brought that story, a lady who identified herself as Louis Vuitton's aunt, she said she was Louis V's mother sister. She came on in the comment section and she gave me a piece of tracing. She accused me of slanting the story. She even accused me that the guys who had taken out Louis V might have paid me to carry this story. I haven't edited anything. The story is still on the channel, so you can go back and look. I was kinda surprised when she started attacking me, so she and I were having a back and forth in the comment section. But after a while, I deleted the comments. What persons need to understand is, I am not easily upset. It's not easy for me to disrespect somebody. If you deserve it, you're going to get it. if it reaches a stage where I have to disrespect you, you're going to get it and get it real bad. No, this lady, I did not disrespect her. But the farthest I go at one stage is I was telling her no, she couldn't be the guy's aunt based on what she was saying. Anyhow, she had accused me that maybe the guys who took out Louis V paid me. I wouldn't even respond to that. Like I said, the video is there. Go back and listen to it for yourself. Like I told her in the comment section, condolences to her and Louis V's mother. At the end of the day, what I have heard so far about Louis V, he did not deserve to die this way. He was not involved in any criminal activity based on what I am hearing. So, condolences to his family. Now, I'm gonna go back over the story because there are some new information in it. And then, I'm gonna tell you about the man you are seeing on the screen. On Sunday, the 4th of July 2021, early morning after 3 a.m., Louis V and his friends, one or two friends, they were at the bar at Barbie Barn. They were having drinks. Now, yes, a curfew is in effect. I don't know how that applies to a bar at a hotel, but they were having drinks. At least two other men were at the same bar having drinks. One of the men is the man you are seeing on your screen. He's popularly called Bebito. Another man who was there with Bebito, he's only known as Chico. Louis V, he was in the process of leaving the bar, probably to go home. So he walked from where the bar is, down on the beach, and come up to the front of the property, in the lobby area of Barbie Barn. Louis V and the owner for the bar, they are very good friends. Our information is that Bebito, he went up to Louis V and started a conversation. This conversation escalated into an argument. As a result, it is said that Bebito, he brandished a gun and pointed it at Louis V. Louis V held on to him and the gun, and a tussle ensued. Louis V's friend, the owner for the bar, he started bawling out murder and help. Chico, it is said that he pulled a gun. Louis V, he ran off, and both Chico and Bebito, they ran him down and opened gunfire at him. They then held up the owner for the bar and took away his car keys. The owner for the bar, he managed to run off of the property. In fact, we are told that he ran straight to the police station. Louis V's car was parked on Barbie Barn. It's a car like one that you are seeing on the screen, a 2010 Nissan Fuga. Louis V had just bought this car. The license number for it is 0679JY. So you know, say Y. If you follow license plates, Y would have just been issued. When the police came to Barbie Barn, based on the report that they got, neither Louis V's car nor Louis V's friend car, a Nissan AD wagon, was seen at Barbie Barn. However, the police recovered 7 spent shells. They also found blood in the area. The police, they called the Lucy Hospital, that's Noel Holmes Hospital. They called Savlamar Hospital. They didn't get any report of anyone showing up there with any gunshot wounds. But Louis V, he could not be found. Later that day, Sunday, the 4th of July 2021, about 2:30 p.m., we are told that some residents, they saw a body at the bottom of the cliffs in the vicinity of Three Dives restaurant located at West End Road in Negril. As a result, the police were alerted. The police, they went to the scene, and the body, the lifeless body of a man, he was seen lying between some rocks at the foot of the cliff. This body was retrieved. It was retrieved with the assistance of personnel from the Negril Fire Department. This body had gunshot wounds to the back. So it was when Louie V was running away, he was shot. He was hit in his back. We are told that Louie V's body was identified by somebody close to him later that day. So the police, they commenced investigation because this was now a murder case plus robbery. About a few days later, maybe 3 or 4 days later, we are told that the police, they received certain information. As a result of the information the police received, we are told that they went to a garage. This garage is located somewhere in Savlamar. At this garage, the Nissan AD wagon motor car owned by Louie V's friend was recovered. The police, they seized this car and took custody of it. In the trunk of this Nissan AD wagon motor car, we are told that blood stains was found. This is the car that the hoodlums used to transport Louie V, took him to West End and threw him over the cliffs. Now, a day after the car was recovered, our information is that the police carried out a raid where Bebito, he was picked up by the police. He was placed in custody. Earlier this week, we are told that the police, they got further information. As a result, they went to a place named Salt Creek in the parish of Hanover. At Salt Creek, there is a river. At this river, Louie V's 2010 Nissan Foga motor car, it was found submerged in the river. So the hoodlums, they took Louie V's car to the river, trying to sink it. Our information is that yesterday, Bebito, he was questioned in front of a lawyer. After the questioning, he was formally arrested and charged for the murder of Louie V. He was also charged for illegal possession of firearm and robbery with aggravation. Bebito, his correct name is Romaro Ferguson. He is 30 years old and he lives at Sheffield in the parish of Westmoreland. Bebito, it is said that he is a violence producer. In the last state of emergency, Bebito, he was arrested by the police. He stayed in jail at Negril for almost 2 years. This is a video of Bebito after his mother went and visited him one Sunday. You know, Sundays are visiting days in most of the lockups. So his mother went to visit him, gave him some food. This is a video of Bebito.
To me, that's so irrelevant daily. Talk and the girl, them cannot water without. You control me, that's so irrelevant daily. Every man need to walk with the crown, walk with the crown, walk with the crown. I wear best red rice and goat. Pork. You know that. Love my mother, I know you. That God know. You know, any girl, any boy, dead. You know that.
So, Bebito, he has been formally charged. All that I just told you, are the allegations. Chico, he is still wanted by the police. And anyone knowing where Chico is, please give the police the information. The mayhem continues. Blessed love, everybody.